Yes, hello. My name is Chris Olander. I was leading the Strawberry Creek walk this morning at 10. So I know some of you were there. I wish all of you were there. It was a great day. So right now we're going to have the Strawberry Creek Poets are going to do their session. First up, we have Raphael Block and David Field.
Thank you. Great to be here. I'm in love with this earth and hope you are too. Our first one, this one is called Earth One. Earth One. I am sound. I am silence. I am darkness. I'm cruelty, I'm kindness, I'm hurry, I'm ease, I'm worry, I'm peace, I'm gratitude, I'm greed. Earth seeds me, earth breathes me, earth needs me. Earth seeds me, earth breathes me, earth needs me. I am ray, I am spark, earth am I. I am ray, I am spark, earth am I. Who speaks to the trees? Who speaks to the trees? Three massacres have I witnessed. 3 massacres have I witnessed. Our one-legged cousins lie sprawled on our mother's dusty face. Our one-legged cousins lie sprawled on our mother's dusty face. Yet I hear you, I hear you, I hear you, weeping, bleeding, uprooted. Weeping, bleeding, uprooted. For 100 years you gave your quenching fruit, shelter and shade to all who came. For 100 years you faithfully gave your quenching fruit, shelter and shade to all who came. Commit genocide? Not the bulldozer driver. His kids need clothing and feeding. Nor the compadres hammering stakes and setting irrigation for the new cash crop. They have families and obligations, familias y obligaciones. Nor the owners who believe a perfect touch of fog for these grapes that will soon play upon our lips. Nor the owners who believe a perfect touch of fog upon these grapes will soon play upon our lips. And so, dear mother, what can I say to you? What can I say to you? What can I say? How can I make amends? How can I make amends? How? Thank you.
Yeah. All right, so this poem is a remix of the Pledge of Allegiance. And it's a response to the question, if I don't pledge my allegiance to a patriarchal system, if I don't pledge my allegiance to capitalism, if I don't pledge my allegiance to racism, then who and what do I pledge my allegiance to? I pledge allegiance to this planet for which she spins, ancient seeds buried beneath her skin, a blue-green emerald with a sky-like fin, her earthen body, indivisible, despite the walls we build, despite the border patrol and fear instilled in people who learn to label others illegal. I pledge allegiance to a delegation of hundreds of indigenous people marching by foot from San Francisco to Washington, D.C. on a road of reclamation in a nation of broken promises whose history is fully loaded. I pledge allegiance to an Iranian poet whose beating heart has been censored, whose thoughts have been locked behind bars for attempting to chisel the reflection of a star with his ink-filled pen. I pledge allegiance to the passions burning in the hearts of young teachers, to the healing hands of caretakers and medicine keepers, to change makers and dream weavers, street sweepers and drum beaters when music is all we can muster. I pledge allegiance to a circle of undocumented mothers standing under barbed wire and steel beams of a separation wall dividing Arizona from Mexico. Courageous hands joined in protests, unheard voices made audible, with monarch butterfly wings sprouting from their shoulder blades to remind us that migration is unstoppable. I pledge allegiance to a watershed, a bioregion, to every silenced creek that quietly speaks, even while buried beneath our city streets, to a million microbes dancing beneath our feet, a cosmos of life forms mostly unseen, to all species lost, and the ones still alive, to the customs, rituals, and traditions that survived. I pledge allegiance to an endangered language spoken into like breath through a hollowed reed, to those who still know how to save seed, to sow and to reap, to laugh and to weep, to honor the darkness where truth often sleeps. I pledge allegiance to a white flag raised in the midst of a war that is fatal, to the prayers 13 grandmothers whispered into our navels, to the breath within our chest that lets us be able. I pledge allegiance to this planet for the home she provides, one spirit, indivisible, with liberty and justice at stake. All right, thank you guys very much. All right, bless up the watershed inside of you and outside of you. Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Mashane Nguyen. Flower instructions. 1, blanket the streets with plum blossoms. Rest body against warm concrete. Find rose petals on sidewalk, glimmer of the memory garden. 2, follow the trail of invisible bees, nectar guides for the lost ones. Fling lasso into summer darkness. Hear whistles and megaphone. 3, hold body close to body. Breathe in the greenhouse, where wet glitter and silver hose lick salt on skin. 4, catch whispers in libraries. Greet strangers with acorns and grapefruit. Remember eyes, ghosts, smoke. Watch brothers as they disappear. 5, imagine a new world. Keep sisters close. Thank you. Portrait of a landscape. Butter lupine and wild ginger, coyote brush and horse mint. We ascend the narrow trail, trying not to step on the poison oak, winding its wicked red leaves along the way, past the sprawling eucalyptus. Bobcat disappears uphill. V-shape of herons overhead. The movement of birds stills us. Repetition of shapes, variations on the line. Wind combs the lagoon, white streaks across green-blue patches as kingfishers dive in for a feast. Bluebells and thimbleberries hide in the brush. The clouds observe us for a moment, then go on their way. Thank you. And this is my last poem, and it's called Snapshots of El Cerrito. Hummingbirds flicker above fuchsia and salvia. Patrons line up at the Cerrito Theater waiting for Wonder Woman, twins wearing matching capes. Secret pathways lead to hidden parks. Commuters with their silver backpacks, paper bags, green apples. The baristas, the physical therapists, the musicians, the engineers, the teenagers, the coders, the teachers, the neighbors, the dreamers. Walking towards Del Norte BART, riding bikes along the Ohlone Greenway, always the young man playing guitar as he strolls down Richmond Street at dusk. Pupusas and fish tacos from El Salva Mex, camembert from Giovanni's, pumpkin pancakes at Fat Apples, late-night cheeseburgers at Nations, skunk, possum, wild turkey, deer down from Little Hill, mysterious metal ducks on telephone poles, creek running near Farmers Market. Tiny libraries on street corners, lupine and milkweed. Paperbark trees paint blooms on parked cars. City of homes, bungalows, and condos. Light gleams off rooftops, incandescent gold, then deep red. Thank you very much. Thank you.
So hello, my name's Chris Olander again, and I'm here to give you a history lesson about where we've been, where we are going, and where we are right now, where we're going. This is a poem about Mrs. Breen. It's about the Donner Party and what that whole symbolism about the westward expansion across the globe, all the expansions are about, and where we're going. I woke up in the twilight driving hard up Donner Pass feeling pit bull bad. So I scrambled up a mountain, dawn light breaking, where I thought a vision could be had. But when I saw a body lying burning the snow, I thought it might be hell or heaven's torch. But closer look, it was a woman, glowing with some fiery light. So I laid my body by her side, maybe catch a little of her mystic tale. But thunder rumbled in the mountain's heart, so I rose up to my knees, hands shaking high, crying, "Hey, I love living, don't kill us, please. I want to leave. Where's your keys?" Well, sunlight started rising from a riffled river, freighting putrid sewage in its heavy water. Well, it didn't matter what I screamed or pleaded, 'cause the splashing said I better clean it. "Oh, no, 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 no," I said, "I'm too busy. The wife, the kids, the job, and computers." But the river grabbed me in its oily water, shoved me through a narrow canyon to a normal city. Big or small, I didn't know where I was everywhere. I started choking and stumbling and mouthing metal air. Well, when I awoke, I had no wallet, but I had a heel print in my face and a neon god in uniform grinning down strange. So I smiled sly and twitched a wink of thanks. And he replied, "Well, your desires procreates insurance banks." Me? Oh, I ran into the city center, sirens streaking canyons and piercing the glass. Shattered fragments fell around me, flashing faces falling to the city's slashing teeth mass. Spitting grotesque colored flames off their tongues in white, yellow, red, brown, black, and blue. Mixing in the city center cauldron and boiling steam like some giant party brew. Then the golden flute piped, "Well, he's on his way home to supper with the gambling blues. The foreign wolf snapping at his heels." Well, I shinnied up the city center status spoon praying, "Can you save me with the Francis Scott Key?" And the party chorus, "Bray tickets go for hawkers' fees." Well, I never carry any money, but I'd seen enough to deal a trade, so I smiled sly and a little coy and said, "Hey, party boss, I can give you what you want if you come on home and lie with me in my bed." Well, I got a smile and a rise, and he replied, "I'm appalled, you crazy, spreading disease?" Huh? I said, "I've ridden every line from east to west and back again, but gliding home on steel. Through snow scenes, the power rush for me." Well, his eyes got big as saucers and he licked his lips, smiled and said, "I'll let you ride as baggage on my corporate train if you can prove that what you say is true." Well, you know, I'm not good at telling tales, but reading eyes, I know when someone's seeing sales. I said, "It's a deal. Now you better pack your nose of sugar stuff, 'cause we're rolling over bloody bodies sticking in the snow." "Well, I'd rather hustle quickies in martini bars," he said. "No, no, no, no," I said. "You sold our word, and now we gotta go across sand rivers, concrete plains, skeletons, and glaring hollow eyes." Then a farmer in his covered wagon with his family freight hollered, "Our farming soil is dead. We're moving west." Well, the party boss agreed and said, "Shed your blood eating what you want." But high up on the mountain peaks, snow blocked the pass. I said your words, sing true as rock. Then I left him. He's cutting trees and moving mountains for his locomotive train. Me? Oh, I wove on willow snowshoes, head for the pass and the woman. He called me coward, a lazy queer, and yelled, "A man is a man." But high up on the snow ledge, I found her frozen, glowing body with her syrup-soft lips whispering what I had to know. And she said, "In my soul, wilderness flows from this heart of snow. Slashing canyons in this rock and rippling, rippling, rippling the emerald clear pool. Drink my crystal from the sea's dark waves, the sun, the moon, the stars turning time. Now kiss my body's lips and feet are fire. Before I have to leave, my name is Mrs. Breen. Ah! I said I would. I can speak your words well. But what do they mean? Thank you very much, Barry Finnerty and his group. Thank you very much.